The island Seriphos was under the rule of Polydictis. Unlike his brother Dictys, Polydictis was a man of power. One day, as he moved through the island, his eyes fell upon a woman, not of the island, not like the others. It was Danae, and from that moment, his interest began. By the time Perseus entered his youth, Danae was still strikingly beautiful. Time had not taken it from her. There was a dignity in her presence, as if she was carrying royal vibrancy. At first, it was a simple interest. Then it became admiration, and soon desire. He approached her, spoke with courtesy, offered comfort, protection, and a life far from hardship. He asked for her hand in marriage. Danae refused, gently, respectfully. But Polydictis was not a man accustomed to refusal. He returned again and again, each time with the same request. At last, Danae gave him an answer in affirmative. She told him, "I will marry you only if you accept my son as well." It was a mother's simple demand, but for Polydictis, it was unacceptable.
To accept Perseus meant acknowledging him, a boy with no known father, no lineage. A king could not openly embrace such a child, not without diminishing his own standing. Yet, he wanted Danae. Now, between his desire and accomplishment, was standing a boy, Perseus. That was the problem. Polydictis had made his decision. Perseus had to be removed, not by force, but in a way that no one would question. So he devised a plan, one that would appear harmless. A great feast was announced. Messengers were sent across the island. Nobles were invited. Perseus was invited too. It was said that the king intended to marry, and that each guest must bring him a fine offering. The hall was filled with men carrying treasures, gold, silver, horses of rare breed, each gift a symbol of loyalty and wealth. Among them stood Perseus, young, strong, but unprepared for the games of kings.
He had nothing to offer. No riches, no grand possessions. Polydictis saw this and smiled, because this exact moment was what he had been waiting for. He turned to Perseus, his voice calm, almost casual. "And you, Perseus? What gift have you brought for your king?" The room grew quiet. All eyes turned. Perseus hesitated. "I have nothing worthy of a king," he said. A murmur passed through the hall. Soft laughter. Whispers. He straightened. At that moment, Perseus made a decision. He met the king's gaze and said, "Name it. Whatever you ask, I will bring it." Polydictis did not rush. He let the silence settle. Then he spoke. "I would like to have the head of Medusa, but there's no way that I'm going to put you in such danger. Pay no heed to the laughter or whispers. Enjoy the feast." Medusa the Gorgon. Her gaze turned men to stone. No warrior had faced her and returned. But pride, youth, and courage often walk on the wrong path. Perseus nodded. "Then Medusa's head is what I will bring." He said those words without realizing that it was a death sentence.